Watika, my name is Pratpat Malawong, and in this video I would like to explain very superficially, very generally about tournament preparation. Just to jump right into it, there are three parts to tournament preparation. There's the physical, the mental, and the emotional. The physical part of tournament preparation looks something like this. What you have here is a chart. On this side is the fitness level scale, and down here you have a time scale. So here is 1 month, here is 2 months, and 2 weeks, 1 month, 6 weeks, or a month and a half, and 2 months before the event, which is where you want to end up. Sorry, before the event. Okay, so let's say you start with your fitness level here, and what happens is when you work out, your body breaks down, and it breaks down like this. So this is your fitness level, goes down when you're exercising. Then when you rest, your body recovers and goes back to the point where it started. This process is then repeated. When you exercise, the body breaks down. This is in the beginning, this is the first 2 weeks of pain, and then the body recovers. And then what's going to happen at this point right here, this is the same, you're going to be at this starting point. The body is going to do what's called compensate, and which means it will build on itself and making itself stronger, the body, and it will compensate to here so that it will never reach this level again, or it doesn't want to reach this level or this level again, and it compensates. Then this is your rest time, and then you work out again, your body breaks down, and you notice that the recovery is shorter the more fit you become. And there's the recovery and there's the compensation that the body does. And this is pushing out to 1 month, then work out again, drops down. This is the intensity of the workout will dictate how sharp this curve is. Okay, and then recovery again is shorter, it compensates, or it rebuilds to the level that it once was, and then it compensates. What's going to happen once it goes through this cycle about 3, 4 times, depending on who you are, the body will do what's called super compensation, and that is, it will not only adjust a little bit, but it will build exponentially to to your peak. And what you want to do is you want to time this. Say you have 2 months before a big event, you want to time this workout, recovery, compensate, workout, recovery, compensate, to where you peak, where this hard workout is 2 weeks prior to your tournament date or the event date, and your body, you're allowing your body to recover, compensate, super compensate. So when you step on the court, there might be a very light practice the day before the tournament, where you just, very light practice, where you get the body back into the groove, for lack of a better word, and then you want to peak physically at this event. Okay, that's the physical, really down dirty kind of. This is very basic. Okay. Next is your mental game. Your mental game is pretty simple. You want to review your game. So what is your game? What is your strategy? What are your tactics to implementing your strategy? And then you want to practice your game. That's kind of obvious, but it needs to be said that you're not you might be trying some new things, but more or less you're practicing what you do best. Say for example, you're Lee Xiong Wei and you're a offensive player, so you practice your offensive game. Okay, then you want to review, make sure you understand why you do what you do and how you do it. Why does Lee Xiong Wei do or implement a offensive singles game? Because that's what he does best. He has speed and power. What he doesn't have is a lot of finesse. So it's not your Lin Dan or Hidayah Taufik. Okay, so it's speed and power. So why does he practice his game the way he does? Then you want to review your opponent. You should keep a log of your opponents, their strong point, their weak point, and you should review your opponents so that if you meet these individuals, you already have a plan of attack on whether their tendency, whether their strong points, whether their weak points. Okay, and then you also want to review your log. Your practice log and your tournament logs, and so that way you can see where you are going into this tournament. That's the mental game, mental part. And then the emotional part, I wrote this all on one paper. So you want to think about, my coach told me this and I didn't get it at first, but now I get it. Okay, so you want to think about what you will do if you lose. You want to write it down. You want to put it in your gym bag, and you want to forget about it or don't think about it anymore. Then you want to go and practice and play to win. What thinking about what you're going to do when you lose does for you emotionally is that it allows you to pre-plan what you're going to do, so that the first time that the thought of losing is not when comes into your mind, when the thought of losing come to your mind is not when you're on the court playing the match. You want to already know what you're going to do. And there's a rule, it's called the rule of 5. When you write down what you're going to do, you want to think about what you're going to do in the first 5 seconds, and you'll see it's pretty much the same for everything. First 5 seconds, you're going to remain calm and accept that fact that you have lost. The first 5 minutes, you're going to be graceful. You're going to shake hands. You're going to thank the umpire, the line judge, the service judge, everybody that's involved. The first 5 hours, you're going to say very nice things about your opponents. No matter what happened on the court, you're going to say, it was he or she played a really terrific game. I don't care what the interviewer wants you to say something bad about them. You always say nice things about your opponent. In the first 5 days, you're going to allow yourself to sit and relax, right, and absorb the loss. The first 5 weeks, you're going to eventually get back into playing again. You're going to get back into working on your game again. And then by the first 5 months, you're going to be fully recovered. But the first 5 seconds, the first 5 minutes, first 5 hours, and the first 5 days are pretty much going to be routine. This is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to say when you lose. So this comes as no surprise to you. And what that does is it frees up your emotion to be able to put in the 100%, the 110% to try to win without fear of losing. Because if you don't have the fear of losing, then you can work harder towards winning. Okay? So there's the physical, the mental, and the emotional side of tournament preparation. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching.